Welcome. Welcome to the Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Reverend Kristin Kephart, and I'm the Spiritual Director and Senior Minister here. We are a radically inclusive and spiritual progressive community. What that means is everyone is welcome. Wherever you are on your spiritual path, whatever religion you've come from, whatever sexual preference, the color of your skin, whatever it is, where you may have not felt welcome somewhere else, please know you are welcome here. We believe that there is only one spirit, one universe that we have all been birthed from. So you are part of that amazing cosmic stuff from the universe. And that creates our being part of the one, that oneness. We celebrate oneness, not sameness. So bring on the diversity. We are here for you. And if you've been around a while, welcome again. Thank you for supporting your beloved community. As we are in these times, we are continuing to be 100% virtual. And if you want to know more information about the community or what's going on, please check out our website. It's updated with the latest and greatest. I am touched today because even though that we're in separate places, I feel a connection with each and every one of you. So with that beauty and with that knowing, I just open up this service. I open up to this service where Jennifer Russell and Michael Gayle are going to opening it up with our congregational song. So please join me, stand up, sing along. We are not alone. Come join us in togetherness. We're better together. Take it away, Jennifer and Michael.
Good morning. It's so wonderful to be with you today and to share some music. My name is Jennifer Russell.
I'm Michael Gayle.
And we are so grateful to be here. So let's open up our hearts in sweet surrender. Please sing with us. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. Oh, and would you join me as we just come into our hearts now and recognize the presence of the I Am, the mighty I Am. The I Am, always blazing right here within our hearts. I love you. I adore you. And let's open our hearts to each other. I love you. I recognize you. I honor you. And I'm so grateful to be with you today. Please join me for this week's affirmation. I am the activity of inclusion. I embrace the multiplicity of creation as a community expressing divinity on earth. Oh, let's take a nice big breath and do that one more time. Let's do it twice, 2 more times. I am the activity of inclusion. I embrace the multiplicity of creation as a community expressing divinity on earth. And one more time. I am the activity of inclusion. I embrace the multiplicity of creation as a community expressing divinity on earth. And please join me for prayer. I am so grateful for this opportunity to pray. I'm so grateful for this high technology we call affirmative prayer. We step into speaking the power of our word becomes law. So grateful to recognize the one presence that I am within me, within each one of us, to know that we are one with each other. And may we step into our uniqueness. May we step into our differences. May we step into that which makes us who we are. May we be more of ourselves today than we have ever been before. And may we embrace our differences. May we embrace those moments of discomfort when we need to speak our truth and we need to listen and let go of our old ideas. God, please set aside everything we think we know about being together in community, that we may be open to a new experience, that we may open our minds to that new experience. And I'm so grateful to bless this beautiful service today. Now, Reverend Kristin is speaking the truth. She is opening her mouth, and we are receiving that which we need today. I bless each and every one of us as I claim our divine inheritance, that we are vital, vibrant, radiant health, and I command wholeness for each and every member of this circle today, and everyone that we know, and actually for everyone on this planet. I command that we remember and we claim our rightful inheritance of the opulence of God, for this is who we are. May we continue to step into that place of remembering that abundance belongs to us because we are one with the one. And I command God's invincible wisdom and protection in all of our affairs, all of our money affairs. I bless our relationships. I absolutely claim them whole, healthy, that the communion between each and every one of us and everyone that we know and love is open and receptive. I'm grateful to bless all that we're up to. I bless this community. I bless the Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living. I absolutely know that it is thriving in every way, and Reverend Kristin is absolutely being guided to the best way to lead us forward. And we are active in our community. We are active in our participation here in this beautiful center. I'm grateful to bless it. And I bless everything that we're up to, all of our projects, all of our work, all of our activities in this world. May they be blessed. I'm so grateful to speak this word, and I release it now in full gratitude and faith right into the law of God that does the work. It is done, and so it is, and so I let it be. Beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am. Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Russell. I'm a licensed practitioner for the Centers of Spiritual Living. And here at the Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living, we are actively co-creating a world that evolves through the power of service, prayer, and play. A world that works for everyone. So please join me in honoring all paths of faith. We celebrate all paths that lead to the recognition of the divine. We honor shamanism.
as a path of the inward journey and soul travel. We honor Hinduism as a path of recognizing the divine in each person. We honor Judaism as a path of law. We honor Taoism as a path of recognizing the perfect order and balance of the universe. We honor Buddhism as a path of compassion and peace. We honor Christianity as a path of love and forgiveness. We honor Islam as a path of constant prayer. We honor Baha'i as a path recognizing the oneness of all religion. We honor New Thought as a path of healing and power of the mind. We honor you and what brought you here today. We have a new chant for you this week. We're better together.
Lovely to be with you today. This past week at our Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living offices, we are upstairs, so there is a stairwell, and going up and down, usually with my dog, my bags, my backpack, my purse. I have my hands full, going both ways. But I noticed when I looked down that it looked like there was a huge bug in the stairwell. Not like your normal California bug, but it flashed in my head like a bug from Madagascar. Really, really big. And I just carried on. And then the next day I saw it and I'm like, wow, that's a huge bug with its feet up in the air. And I'll show you a picture in a minute. But anyway, then a board member came to sign some checks the other day and said, hey, did you see that bug? Yeah, it's huge, I said. Yeah, kind of like from Madagascar, this huge bug. So here's a picture of it. No. On Thursday night, we were walking out together with our masks on, 6 feet apart, and at the base of the stairs with all my stuff, I took my camera and took a picture. And there were some kids I could hear running down the stairs, and I said, oh, I'm at the bottom of the stairs taking a picture, give me a second. And I took the picture and I'm like, it's a huge bug, blah, 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 blah. And it turns out that once I got around the corner and I actually opened up and blew up what I thought was a bug, it was actually a feather. You know, a bird feather, a regular feather that in my mind's eye, I created it into being this big old bug. So don't always believe what you think. What you think you see, it might not actually be that. That's what I learned this week, to actually go beyond and investigate, such as we did, to take a picture, to really look at it. And our assumption the whole time was that it was going to be an icky bug. And in reality, not just something ordinary. So today we're going to be talking about better together. And we know that when one or more are gathered, amazing miracles happen in prayer. The same is true when we come together, more than one of the one. When we are two of the one, and I'll explain that, is we all come from that one universe, that one spirit, that one thing, whatever you want to call it. And we can, if we allow ourselves, we can just be completely consumed with ourselves, with our self-identity and what's going on, and not expand beyond our doors or beyond our boundaries, that's what we see and know. And in reality, what that does is unconsciously keeps us separated from our good. The more that we come together in this oneness or this unity with others, the better our lives are. They just are. We continue to grow consciously. We continue to learn new things, whether it feels good or not. And we have the use of the one mind, the universe, but we are collaborating together to create something magnificent. Evolution has showed us that our Creator is unfolding and expressing itself in form, and expressed through relationships and interactions with one another of creation of itself. Each expression, both singularly and collectively, is necessary and inseparable from the whole. So just if I'm having my individual experience off to the side, there is a bigger experience that's happening that is part of the whole. Truly, we would not exist as we do without the amoeba, and whatever is evolving into expression needs both the amoeba and us. All form is temporal, and evolution demands inclusion within change. The evolution of culture demands the history be included as foundational because simultaneously surrendering its form to evolution. If our human relations are to mean the most to us, we must sense that there is hidden within, around, and through each of us a divine presence manifesting itself into infinite variations. the same impulse, the same love and life, but never quite alike in any two persons. So that is the one into the many, but we're all from the one, but we're not all the same. And that's what we've been celebrating all month, is this idea of inclusivity and reaching beyond what we're comfortable with and exploring what else is out there. What else is out there, and understanding other people so we can continue to evolve in our consciousness. And in that evolvement, working towards a world that works for everyone. Because I believe that everyone has the right to live their best life. And Ernest Holmes said, freedom is a birthright, to do it without bondage. And through time and through history, we know our history, or we're learning our history, that has not always been the case. So we are, on a human level, learning and evolving from our history into creating something better that we do together. This idea of being better together is also that we're stronger together. An example of that is a wire rope. And a wire rope, how it begins is with a single steel wire that's anywhere from 0.6 to 0.8 millimeters in diameter. The first step is to wind several of these small wires together to create a strand. The number of wires per strand depends on the job the rope will perform. So different applications require different degrees of flexibility and strength. So if I am going to hang a picture, that webbing and that weaving of that wire doesn't need to hold as much weight as, say, if there was a crane and it's lifting up a beam. Just as the inclusion of having all these different types of wires for different needs is, it yields a stronger, more versatile wire for many different applications. Its strength and its effectiveness of the wire, and inclusion of more and different cultures, views, and individualized expressions of humanity creates expanded, stronger, and more effective communities. We're stronger together as people of this human race, just as having a multitude of different types of wire makes it more versatile for all of its uses. The same is true for us. We're stronger and better together. Mona Brooks is a New Thought leader who started Divine Science, so she is part of the New Thought movement. This is what she has to say. Since unity is the basic principle of universal expression, let us base our living, our thinking, our doing upon this law. When we live true to basis, the hard experiences of the external pass away, and our days grow restful, free, and full of joy. That which we experience in the spirit of unity cannot limit us. This idea of unity, this idea of coming together in oneness, not saying with all our differences and our diversity, but coming together and living in unity, living in a place where there's peace and love and justice and joy and balance and equality for all in unity is what I see as being a world that works for everyone. That if you have someone in need of something, that we together help fill that need so that everyone has, as Ernest Holmes said, freedom this freedom to expand, this freedom to create, this freedom to be who they want to be on this planet. And that the uniqueness that has been birthed into each of us can be explored and shared and used within our communities for in this oneness, that the cogs of the wheels, or the cogs that we're in such unity, that everything is moving in perfect divine order. That's the map, that's the roadmap, that's the plans. And us as humans, if we can open our eyes and get past ourselves and individually ourselves, and go beyond that and see this bigger, beautiful world that's outside of where our eyes are looking. Anyone, a fool or an idiot, can be exclusive. It comes easy. It takes and it signifies a large nature to be universal, to be inclusive. Only the man and woman of a small, personal, self-centered, self-seeking nature is exclusive. The man or the woman of a large, royal, unself-centered nature never is. The one loves merely himself. The others loves all the world, but in his larger love for the world, he finds himself included. So this idea of unity, this idea of inclusion, that once we recognize the beauty of togetherness, the beauty of community, once we realize that and we get involved and we practice together, we learn together, we laugh together, that in all of those things that are happening, we intuitively, or we open up and we accept ourselves, and the community accepts us into this bigger thing. There's a place where you feel that you belong and that you are part of a bigger thing, this bigger thing called us. Our whole world, or our whole individual beings, are kind of like a tapestry in how it's weaved. So it's intertwined. So it's made of horizontal threads and vertical threads, and then after each row, collapsing it or placing it very close together, so you don't actually see the horizontal threads at all. Spiritually speaking, we are all part of one big energy organism, a tapestry, if you will, expressing and experiencing itself, the seen and unseen, an intricate illusion of varying vibrations. The lower is easier to see, the form, and the higher remains unseen. Well, it's quite possible to unravel a physical tapestry. It is equally impossible to unravel the tapestry of the divine. The divine just is. The energy is commingled like water in the ocean. Impossible to determine where one drop begins and the other one ends, because there is no true separation of individualized expressions of energy. Choose to love every facet of yourself unconditionally. You are a complex, multi-dimensional being, and loving yourself requires identifying, accepting, and loving all of your seemingly separate parts. This includes your personal self, broader self, other people, balance of the physical world, nature, activities, and concepts, and the collective universe, spirit, or God. We are all part of the ocean. We are all part of that one drop. When I was young and I asked permission to do things, my parent would respond, do whatever floats your boat as long as it doesn't sink anybody else's ship. And I don't even know if that is something out there that most people use. It's not like the baker's dozen. It's kind of odd. But really, that is the question to be asking ourselves. You know, if what I want to do to express more life or to be more joyous or more happy, does it harm anyone? And if you're doing harm, if the answer is yes, it will cause harm, then it's the wrong use of the law. We are to do no harm. What we're doing is really talking through things, analyzing our thoughts and our deeds, and questioning on a bigger level outside of myself and asking that question, does this harm? And if it does, find a different way to do it and then carry on. Because our big goal here is to not only live the lives that we want to live, but to make it a place on this planet where other people can live their best lives too. And in order to make that more cohesive and happening is in those little words of do no harm. We are better together. We are better together as a community, as our beloved community, Camarillo Center for Spiritual Living. We're better together as a larger community, better together as a state in the United States of America, and better together, working together in the world. That we're stronger together because we're using that one thing that birthed us to self-express, and in that self-expression, expanding our consciousness in the world. So look at things this week that you're doing and ask the question, is this doing any harm? And if you're not sure, get out the computer, do some investigation, get on the phone, and have a discussion. Right now, the best thing that we could be doing is be having conversations with one another. It's a time where everything is slowed down for most of us, and it's time for the change that we've been looking for, that it is actually manifesting now. You are loved, you are seen, and you are honored here. Blessings. And so it is. Now it's time for prayer. Please join me in taking 3 deep breaths. There is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect, and that life is my life now. There is only one life. That life is spirit. That life is perfect, and that life is my life now. There is only one life. That life is the universe. That life is perfect, and that life is my life now. And in recognition of the only thing that there is, God, we gather together today knowing that we are included rather than excluded. That just by our birthright, we are part of that oneness.
So today and each moment, I remind myself that I am included. I am, and I am part of that one. I am love. I am peace. I am justice. I am freedom. I claim that for my life. I claim that joy. I claim that magnificent energy that runs through, in, and as each one of us. And I recognize that that is spirit. So I let that vibration ring higher and higher within myself. So I am more love, more peace, more freedom. And how good it feels. I claim that I am the activity of inclusion, and I embrace the multiplicity of creation as a community expressing divinity on earth. I walk my talk, I talk my walk, and I do it in a way that embraces and is inclusive of everything that radiates and is God and spirit. It is all love, no hate. It's peace, no violence. That I speak my words, and then when speaking my words, I do no harm. And I build within myself. I increase my warehouse of knowledge to be more inclusive rather than exclusive. That we each recognize our gifts, our unique gifts that we were birthed into this world with. And I stand up and I champion those. I champion those to create bigger than just myself, and I make change. I am the change that shows up for a world that works for everyone. I consciously connect myself to God. I connect and I remember, before my good is my God and my God is my good. And for that, I'm grateful. That we are all beloveds. We are a beloved community. And with our hearts and our minds, we expand. We expand and we create. We create joy. We create love. We create peace together. And it just like the drop of the water in the ocean, that it ripples out into our communities, into our country, and around the world. So I take a stand today and I speak what I teach. I walk my walk. I do my meditations. I'm saying my prayers. And then I move my feet. For I am inclusion in action. Inclusion in action. And that action piece. You are called. I am called. We are called right here, right now, to step up and be the loving light that we all are. So turn up the brightness and be that light for yourself and for others who cannot see that light. Communicate, connect with other human beings. For that's the gift, one of the gifts we've all been given. So I know when I speak my words that the universe or the law says yes. So in this yesness, I know this prayer is already answered. I know that we are in action. I know this beloved community loves way more than it hates. And for that, I am just full of gratitude. I'm grateful for each and every single human on this planet. And I'm in love with each and every human on this planet. So I lay down my grievances. I just lay it down. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. And in that forgiveness, it allows the love to flow in. That love flows in, and then that love flows out and is shared with others. It becomes a magnet of attraction. I just let my love flow. And together we say, and so it is. Amen.
I am, I know that I am. I am, I know that I am. I know that I am. The use of God's limitless opulence. Family of light, I bless you. I see you in the heart of grace. Family of light, I hold you in the great embrace of the mighty. I am, I know that I am. I know that I am. I know that I am. The use of God's limitless opulence. Family of light, I honor you. I hear your voice as the breath of life. Family of light, I know you. You're the open door of the mighty. I am. I know that I am. I know that I am. I know that I am. The use of God's limitless opulence. I know that I am. I know that I am. I know that I am. The use of God's limitless opulence.
Now it's time for giving, conscious giving. And we all know about the law of circulation, that we need to give in order to receive. It's a law, and in these times, if we stop and we hold everything in and don't release anything, it doesn't allow for you to receive. So if you are going to give a donation today, please put that amount in your mind. Whatever amount that you're going to give or you have given, and hold that amount. And then join me putting your hands together and mindfully breathing in that amount and holding it cupped into your hands. And hold it to your heart. And join me in saying, "This give I give is God in action. I send it forth with joy, confidence, and ease. I am blessed by the law of giving and receiving. as I now share my good with life, pressed down, shaken together, running over. This gift I give is God in action. I send it forth with joy, confidence, and ease. I am blessed by the law of giving and receiving, as I now share my good with life, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And if you're wondering how the different ways to give, you can send in monies to our P.O. box. You can do text to give, which is an online option, as well as a PayPal donation. If you have any questions, it's in the comments link of this video.
Please join with us in singing Unity Brings Peace.
I am connected to everything. I am connected to everybody. I am a part of God's universe. I am a member of humanity. Unity brings peace. Unity brings harmony. Unity is powerful. It creates beauty from diversity. Unity starts with my own family. The joy of one is the joy of all. The tears of one are the tears of all. The honor of one is the honor of all. Unity brings peace. Unity brings harmony. Unity is powerful. It creates beauty from diversity. The power of unity solves conflicts. Let's listen to each other and find solutions like instruments in an orchestra. We blend in harmony and unison. Unity brings peace. Unity brings harmony. Unity is powerful. It creates beauty from diversity. It creates beauty from diversity. It has been great to be with you this morning. Thank you for your presence. Thank you, Reverend Kristin, for that wonderful message. And I just feel like something is amazing that's about to happen. It's happening already through all of us. It's something wonderful. So let's celebrate and close this beautiful service today with something wonderful is happening through me right now. Get up and dance.